Hi everyone, it's James from Eurovision Ireland back for a new season of Review in 2, Eurovision Ireland's Lightning Fast review show. We know you don't have all day to spend watching reaction videos, and if you do, seriously, why? Think about your choices. So we just give you 2 minutes or less on all 35 songs heading to the Eurovision Song Contest 2026, which is of course taking place in Vienna in Austria. Never any hate, just a difference of opinion. I'll talk about what I like, what I don't like, what I think can be improved on, and all 35 songs are going to get their review in 2 moment. So sit back, relax, enjoy Review in 2, and let the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 begin. Next up, it's Denmark. Søren, Torpegaard, Lund, Torpegaard, Hjem. And if you're watching Sarah and Jonas, I do apologise for my pronunciation of Danish. What can I say about this one? It starts out, it's very subdued lighting, so it's got that sort of very Nordic noir feel to it, which I think is quite cool. It's also very sexy, bordering on inappropriate, I'd argue. It did put me in mind a little bit of Paul Oscar from Iceland in 1997, although I feel like he'd blush watching this nowadays. It works. The only reason I say bordering on inappropriate, there's a lot of thrusting, sort of reaching through that plastic of things. It just feels very sexualized, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think it suits the mood and the lyrics of the song. I do wonder what a televoting audience is going to think of that, but we'll get onto that later. Musically, it's got a very driving club beat. He performs it really well. You know, the dancers behind him. It's a good package overall, and I think the staging concepts work really well and sort of sell the song brilliantly. The only thing, and I keep going back to saying it's very sexy, Eurovision is ultimately a family TV show. And I feel like this is aiming to one particular demographic of the audience, which isn't a bad shout. But I think that demographic make up a narrower selection of the audience than people realise. So I do wonder, in the more conservative elements of Europe, you know, people are going to watch this and are they going to vote for it, or are they just going to be stunned? Which I'm not sure. Vocally, Søren is a very strong performer, so I think juries will lean into it, and this has been one that's tipped to very well. One thing I will say, even though I'm not 100% sure about his qualification record, because I think the juries will respond to him being able to sing, and I think enough of the public will do as well, there's just that element of doubt around how sort of visceral it is. But what I am really happy about this song is it feels like Denmark are back at Eurovision. You know, in the 2000s, in the 10s, there was a period where they would just rock up at Eurovision, do well, we'd vote for them. Last couple of years, it feels like there've been a lot more DNQ attached to Denmark, and I'm really happy to see that after last year we saw them back in the final for the first time in a while. This is getting them talked about. It's tipped to do very well. I hope it does for Denmark. I'm not sure it's going to bring them a win, but I think it will definitely be up in the sort of top half of the scoreboard, possibly in the top 10. So yeah, Denmark, fantastic job, and yeah, we're definitely talking about you.